my shop. I'm about to show you what you probably shouldn't do for a shop. Come here. So this is a garage. In here I have boxes that I need to get rid of. I have screens that I built by hand. And there's a lot with those. I'll tell you more about it. I have a single station, single color screen printing press. So I just clamp this on here and doesn't pull back too much, a little bit, which is less than ideal, but it works. So these, I need to stretch a new silk on that one, which will probably be my best yet once I do that. Now this back here was the first iteration of my process. It's messy, it's bad. The tension, the tension isn't great. You'll see I'm barely putting any pressure on that. Tension is bad. This is bad for a number of reasons. And then I think this might have been my second iteration or third. So I just stretch it onto the side, staple it, stretch it like that, and up and down. And I can do a more detailed process on that with this screen when I re-stretch it, but yeah. So this is the most recent iteration, which means the tension is probably on par with actual screens. So I'd pull it onto the side, tension it there, and then additionally I'd go on the back, I'd pull it, and then I'd tension it further on the back. This makes for probably the best at-home tension that I got up to this point. It will be improving a little bit, not a whole lot. I'm better with corners now. It's all process. It gets better over time. So the problem with this, it's just one station, it's just one color. I could do if it was just one station. But the one color thing makes it difficult. So I'm looking to fix that in the future. I'll show you a little bit more about the process. Right now, screen printing definitely has a very low wall of entry because I'm doing all this for very cheap. But if I want it to be more sophisticated, yes, it's gonna be more expensive. This is why I'm limited to one color right now, because I don't have the right registration techniques and I don't have the machine built for that yet. These right here are the transparencies. I put them under a sheet of glass and I'm just setting them on here. This emulsion, this green stuff right there, that is typically not applied the way that I do. I just set it on with a squeegee and pass it. But these transparencies, I put them on reverse. So the text is backwards, and then when I flip it over, because I'm going to be printing from the opposite side, this is probably one of the worst screens that I've made, but it was the one that was available. And it does the job right. So if it does the job right and it's the worst one you made, kudos. So I had to go to a shop and get these printed because inkjet printers don't work. This is also another limitation of my printer at home, is if I try to print this silly little picture of myself, it looks like that. This is when I tried to do black and white only. This was the full color. And that's bad. Now this is going with a diffuse light that I'm printing this on. I'm literally just putting it on my floor, and I propped up my diffuse light. I don't want to put it right on top of it. I tried that before. It doesn't work. It ruins the entire thing. So I have it the light is about 6 inches above the screen, and it's going to sit there for about 50 minutes, as I've said. And then I'll take it, and if I can, I like to soak it in some water before I like wash it out. Okay, I'm going to interrupt myself because I was rambling, but this is me printing the printing process, and I'm a lot better at it now. But there it is. By no means would I suggest doing it this way. No. But you can do it this way. And this has been pretty cheap. So you can do it this way. You can do it the hard way. And while I don't suggest it, it is possible. Now, that leads me to my next point, which is don't wait. Do not wait to start. Just start. Because I've learned more through the process of just working at it than I've ever learned through just plain research, and both are important. But the research is a lot more fulfilling when you're actually working in that direction. Yeah, do your research. Figure out the rules. I'm not going to expect you to be able to enjoy watching baseball if you don't know the rules. I'm not going to expect you to know how to play baseball well, no matter how athletic you are, if you don't know the rules. Figure out what the rules are. Study it. But don't wait, please. For your own sake, do not wait. Just get started. And I wouldn't suggest you do it this way. Because this is terrible. But that's the same reason that I'm listing these resources. That's the same reason that I'm suggesting you get this book. Or go do research online. Surprisingly enough, if you search for screen printing on Instagram, you'll find a lot of interesting stuff about that subject. You'll find a lot of information about how to do it, and you're going to find people that are well educated in the industry just talking casually about it, which means they're going to drop little words here and there, and you're going to be like, I don't know those words, and then you're going to research those words, figure it out. Don't wait. Just get started. Just get to work. And yeah.